Get ready for an explosive week in combat sports. UFC Vegas 114 is bringing the heat with a co-main event that's igniting the strawweight division. We're talking about a showdown between Amanda Lemos and Gillian Robertson, and the odds are already stacking up. But that's not all. We've got an unprecedented partnership between the UFC and the FBI that's sending shockwaves through law enforcement and the fight world. Fighters are heading to Quantico for a training seminar that's sure to be legendary. And the drama doesn't stop there. Steven Asplund is ready to settle a score with Vitor Petrino at UFC Fight Night 269, fueled by a teammate's loss and a fierce desire for revenge. Finally, a massive main event switch-up for UFC Vegas 116 has everyone talking, with former champ Aljamain Sterling stepping in to face Youssef Zalal. Don't miss a second of this action-packed update. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
UFC Vegas 114 is heating up as ranked contenders Amanda Lemos and Gillian Robertson are set to clash in the co-main event this Saturday at the Meta Apex in Las Vegas. This strawweight battle is already generating buzz, not just for the talent on display, but for the surprising betting odds. Despite being a former title challenger, Amanda Lemos enters the fight as the underdog at plus 165, while the streaking Gillian Robertson, who boasts a 4-fight win streak, is the favorite at minus 200. Robertson's grappling prowess is highlighted as a key factor, with predictions suggesting a submission victory. Her consistent takedowns against recent opponents and Lemos' documented struggles with defending takedowns, including 2 submission losses in her UFC career, point towards a strategic grappling battle. Both fighters are seasoned UFC veterans. Lemos has been with the promotion since 2017, with notable wins over Mackenzie Dern and Aljamain Sterling, but also losses to top talent like Zhang Weili and Tatiana Suarez. Robertson, who debuted in 2018, has been on an impressive run, with her last 5 bouts yielding 4 wins, her only recent setback being a decision lost to Tabatha Rixai. The fight promises to be a crucial step for both women in the highly competitive strawweight division. Fans are already dissecting the odds and predicting Robertson's grappling advantage. The potential for a submission finish is a major talking point across MMA forums, with many believing Robertson's ground game will be too much for Lemos. Keep watching to see if Robertson can leverage her grappling to secure another dominant win. Next up, an unbelievable partnership between the UFC and the FBI that sounds like something out of a movie. In a move that blurs the lines between sports and national security, the UFC has announced an unprecedented partnership with the FBI, with UFC fighters set to host an exclusive training seminar at the FBI Special Agent Academy in Quantico, Virginia. This unique collaboration will see a select group of UFC athletes, including interim lightweight champion Justin Gaethje, Jorge Masvidal, Chris Weidman, Claudia Gadelha, Michael Chandler, Manel Kape, and Renzo Gracie, along with matchmaker Mick Maynard, visit the Academy on March 14th and 15th. Their mission: to engage with FBI students and senior staff, sharing insights into their rigorous training methodologies and demonstrating specific combat techniques and tactics. This initiative aims to offer a distinct perspective to agents as they prepare for the demands of their field. UFC CEO Dana White expressed his profound respect for the FBI, stating, "Our UFC fighters are some of the baddest men and women on the planet, and they are heading to Quantico to train the best FBI agents in mixed martial arts." FBI Director Kash Patel echoed this sentiment, calling it a tremendous opportunity for our FBI agents to learn and train with some of the greatest athletes on Earth, and acknowledging Dana White's transformative impact on the MMA industry. The announcement has generated significant excitement and discussion, with many viewing it as a groundbreaking initiative that highlights the discipline, skill, and tactical thinking involved in mixed martial arts, and its potential application in high-stakes professions. This partnership is already making waves, but you won't believe the personal vendetta brewing for our next fighter. Get ready for a heavyweight clash with a side of serious payback. Steven Asplund is stepping into the octagon with a chip on his shoulder and a score to settle at UFC Fight Night 269 this Saturday, aiming to make a significant impact in just his second appearance with the promotion. Asplund, 7-1 MMA, 1-0 UFC, faces a tough test against the ranked Vitor Petrino, 13-2 MMA, 6-2 UFC on the main card, viewing it as a massive opportunity he's ready to seize. His motivation is twofold: a burning desire to provide financial security for his family and a deep-seated need for revenge against Petrino, who recently knocked out Asplund's teammate, Thomas Peterson, in October. Asplund didn't hold back, stating, "He beat my brother in October, and I feel like Tommy was winning that fight, and I felt like watching Vitor get chinned in that fight. I'll definitely be able to chin this mother-seeker." Despite the personal animosity, Asplund also expressed respect for Petrino's physical attributes, calling him a monster who looks like The Rock. However, Asplund is eager to challenge the perception that physique dictates fight outcomes, relishing the chance to represent the Fat Boys and prove that skill and heart triumph over aesthetics. He's ready to take his head off and make a statement in the heavyweight division. The fight is already a hot topic, with fans anticipating a fiery encounter fueled by Asplund's quest for revenge and his outspoken confidence. From settling grudges to a last-minute main event shakeup, the UFC landscape is always changing. We've got a massive change at the top for UFC Vegas 116, and you won't want to miss who's stepping in. In a dramatic turn of events, the main event for UFC Vegas 116 has been completely reshuffled, with former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling now set to headline the card against the surging contender Youssef Zalal. Originally, the welterweight bout between Sean Brady and Joaquin Buckley was slated to headline this event. However, plans have shifted, and Sterling, 25-5, will step in to face Zalal, 18-5-1, in a high-stakes matchup. Sterling is looking to make a strong statement as he potentially eyes another run at a title in a second division. His recent record shows a decision win over Brian Ortega, a competitive decision loss to Movsar Evlov, and a win over Calvin Kattar, putting him at 2-1 since moving up to featherweight. On the other side, Youssef Zalal has been on an incredible hot streak since returning to the UFC in 2024, boasting an impressive 5-fight win streak, with 4 of those victories coming by submission. Known as the Moroccan Devil, the 29-year-old has been turning heads with his performances, including a quick stoppage of Josh Emmett at UFC 320. This will mark Zalal's first UFC main event, a significant milestone in his career. The UFC has yet to officially confirm if the Brady vs. Buckley fight will remain on the card or be moved, but reports suggest it may shift to UFC 328 in Newark. Meanwhile, the fight card for UFC Vegas 116 now features Sterling vs. Zalal in the main event, alongside other exciting matchups. Fans are buzzing about this unexpected main event, with many eager to see how Sterling performs in his new headline spot against the red-hot Zalal. That's all the fight news for now, but stick around for a lightning round recap and your full call to action. What a week in combat sports. We saw the odds stack up for Amanda Lemos versus Gillian Robertson at UFC Vegas 114, witnessed an incredible partnership between the UFC and the FBI, felt the heat of Steven Asplund's quest for revenge against Vitor Petrino at UFC Fight Night 269, and saw a massive main event change with Aljamain Sterling facing Youssef Zalal at UFC Vegas 116. Don't miss any of the action, like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment below with your predictions. You can also follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.